gentlemen, welcome to a brand new edition of Pick a Card brought to you by J&J Toy Giants. I am your host, JD, and today we're going to be going over a mixture of sorts of trading cards, baseball trading cards that I got from the America Sports Card Store. I bought a box of a mixture of different types of different years of baseball cards, ranging from like the 80s all the way up to the 2000s. They were selling them on Amazon. And, you never know what you're going to get with those types of kind of deals. A lot of people say, oh, these are just junk cards. But if you're a collector, you might actually find a gem here and there. I did actually, in a previous video, I did find like a Barry Bonds and stuff like that. So I just picked a bunch out. And they're actually going to be ranging from different manufacturers of trading cards like Topps, Donruss, Fleer, and everything like that. So you definitely going to see a difference of cards here. So they've already unpacked. They're already card broke. Card broke. That's not even a word, but we usually do a card break, and I usually let them out of the packages, but they're already in just a box. So first one I see here is from the Chicago Cubs, Jose Vizcaino. So you can tell here this is one of the ones from. Let's see what manufacturer. This is Donruss. Alright, so this is Donruss. This is Topps for Greg Gagne. No, not Greg Gagne from the AWA, but another Greg Gagne. We got Topps Major League Benji Gill, draft pick. Frank Tanana from the Tigers for the Topps. We got a Tom Henke, Blue Jays from Topps. Ooh, some old school Donruss. Here we go. This is where my jam is. Marvel Wayne, outfielder for the Padres. I used to live out in San Diego. It's a cool place to live. We got Luis Quinones from the Reds. Charlie Huff, pitcher for the Rangers. We got Greg Olson from the Orioles. Andre King from the Atlanta Braves. This is Topps card. Oh, our first Fleer from 1990. You can see on the top left. Dennis Powell, pitcher for the Mariners. Another Reds card, John Franco. Willie Wilson, outfielder, Fleer, 1990, from the Kansas City Royals. Going back to Donruss. Orel Hershiser. Sometimes it's really hard to kind of pronounce these names. I didn't think I would have such a hard time pronouncing these names when I started doing trading cards, but yeah, I'm getting better. We got a Mike Fitzgerald from the Expos. This is a Topps card. Another Donruss here. Bob Brower, outfielder for the Texas Rangers. Andre Thomas, shortstop for the Braves. This is Donruss. This is also a Donruss. Oh no, Score. This is another one, different manufacturer. Score Select, Derek May, Chicago Cubs. And we have Henry Rodriguez for the Dodgers. This is another Score Select. Score Select. We got Rich Rowland, the catcher for the Tigers. Julio Cruz from the Chicago White Sox. Man, that is a very retro uniform there, sir. Okay, Joaquin Andujar from the Oakland A's. This is Topps. And there we go. There we go. So we got Dennis Powell, pitcher for the Mariners. And we got Casey Kendall from the Astros. This is a Topps Stadium Club. They're always so glossy. We got a John Crook from the Reds. Oh, from the Phillies, my bad. We got a Shane Turner from the Mariners. Ooh, one of the newer jerseys here from the 90s. Mariners, Tino Martinez. I remember used to watching him play when he used to play against the Yankees. We got a Score Baseball Series 2 checklist here, 538 to 571. Jose Guzman, pitcher for the Texas Rangers. And got another pitcher, relief pitcher, Jose Orozco. Remember him from the Cleveland Indians, which they no longer have that anymore. I don't know why, but well, actually, I do know why, but I don't want to get into it. Yeah, it just never stops. Everybody has a problem with something, and all of a sudden, there goes history, gone. Now it's just a C. I don't even call it. They're the Cleveland Guardians now. I think that they're called. They're not even called the Cleveland Indians anymore. And of course, we got Steve Olin, pitcher for the Indians. And we got Justin Thompson. He's a rookie for the Tigers, pitcher. And we had Shitoshi Hasegawa. This is one of the retro, well, not it's retro now, but the California Angels. And left fielder Lloyd Mosby. This is back score. And this was, let's see here, Donruss. All right, we got Brian Harvey, Topps All-Star. This is a nice card. 95 Pinnacle. This is a different brand I've never heard of it. Pinnacle. Okay. Steve Avery. The Braves. Ooh, first Mets one, Bob Ojeda. I still haven't seen any Yankees one on this one either. Sam Horn, designated hitter. This is a scorecard. Boston Red Sox. Yuck. Chris Bando, catcher for the Indians. Matt Clements, pitcher for the Cubs. Washington. Oh no, there's Texas, but he had a W on here. So Chan-Ho Park, I remember him. It's a Texas Rangers. Jose Oquendo. This is St. Louis Cardinals. Chris Bozio, pitcher for the Brewers. And Fleer. Ooh, another Fleer. Mike Moore, pitcher for the Mariners. Another pitcher for the Mariners, Mike Campbell. Hey, Lonnie Smith. Braves. This is the upper deck. I think the rest of these are going to be some upper decks and then some Donruss. Randy Myers, Cincinnati Reds. Rangers, Rafael Palmeiro. Remember him? He played quite a bit baseball with the Rangers. And I think I saw him in a commercial one time when I was a kid too. And we got a George Bell. This is still upper deck with the Cubbies. And Jeff Houston for the Rangers. Tony Gwynn, yo! I loved watching Tony Gwynn play when he was with the Padres. It's so sad that he had passed away so young. But at least he was already done with baseball by the time he had passed away. And finally, Jeff Bagwell. Wow, that's a good Donruss. Number one is the Donruss, so that's very old school. And fishing off with a really good hitter. Jeff Bagwell wasn't no slouch at the plate. So with the Houston Astros. So that does it for this edition of Pick a Card, brought to you by J&J Toy Giants, going over some mixture of baseball cards that I got from the America Sports Card Store. Just purchased a bunch of different random baseball cards off of Amazon. You can actually find them pretty easily if you just type in and search sports cards on Amazon. We have a pretty good deal. Like I said, a lot of people in their comments say they're a bunch of junk cards, but you never know. You might find a little gem here and there. But that does it for this edition of Pick a Card, brought to you by J&J Toy Giants. Be sure to like and subscribe, and also comment on any of our video submissions on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and also follow us on TikTok and Twitch. And also follow us and subscribe to us on Patreon. So also follow us on X. Thank you so very much, guys, for watching for this edition of Pick a Card. See you later, and keep on cool.